I'm Dave the Awesome.
And I'm Rockin' Randy.
We're hitting you with a preview show for the last taping of February. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the last time that you're going to be able to upgrade your free ringside seats by getting your tickets online ahead of time.
Yeah.
And if
for this Saturday night, which is going to be white hot.
If last Saturday was anything, I'm going to tell you right now, those ringside seats were sold out.
They were literally hanging from the rafters in the building.
We literally packed everybody in. So thank you again, Premier Planet.
Yes.
And what a taping they saw. They saw the human video game, Scott Colton, defeat the 5-2 player twice.
Oh my God.
In the main event, which was just insane. White hot.
Yes.
So now we have
both
Scott
guys
Colton.
brought their A game.
Oh yeah, Scott Colton comes into our next taping. You know, we weren't sure who was going to be the number one contender. You know, there was a lot of options floating out there. You know, Max Cruz still has his number one. You know, when is he coming back? Mm-hmm. Rumor was Malad Akbar could be any minute. Mm-hmm. Come back and say that's my title. So
and then out of nowhere, Ronnie Metro shows up.
And if you were
We
here,
haven't seen this guy for over a year.
And if you were here Saturday night, you were probably confused as all hell as to who the heck Ronnie Metro is. And I'm going to tell you right now, hopefully you were following the PPW page that night, looking at the results, because Ronnie Metro made a big impact with you.
Well, he freaked me out. It's a different human being. I got Ronnie an NXT tryout, I'd say almost 2 years ago. I haven't seen the guy for well over a year, and then walks this thing, and I was thrown off my game. I can only compare it to walking into that haunted-looking mansion on the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, so lots of insanity there. But he wants the title, you know, just as much as everybody else. You had to give it to him. He made an impression. He made a splash. And so you're going to see.
He made a splash, okay? And I'm glad you bring this up, because I'm going to get to this. If anybody deserved that title, not that everybody at PPW doesn't work their ass off, okay? It would be Colton. Because you got to admit, undeniably, he's probably the hardest working guy in the company. It's nice to see the good guy win once in a while.
This is true.
You know, he's deserving of it. Now, the impact that Ronnie made was one thing. It was bizarro, to say the least.
Odd. Very odd.
He did the same thing down in his NXT tryout. He did the impossible, and when he did his tryout, nobody had any criticism. So all it was with him was that timing. They had 3 answers. Yes, no, wait. Ronnie's been waiting. Ronnie's on WWE radar. So, that being said, he's accomplished. He came in and killed the moment for Colton and the fans, which I don't know which pissed Colton off more, personally, or because those people were so elated, right?
True.
The hell with it. He said he put that belt up against Ronnie Metro this Saturday night.
So what you mean to tell me is, Ronnie's got something that Colton wants, and that's to get on that radar.
And Colton's got something Ronnie wants, because he's got to wear a world title, and he's going to grab that attention.
So who knows what's going to happen? You know, nobody knows what Ronnie's going to look like in the ring. Who knows what's transformed over those 2 years?
I'll tell you something, man. Now, you know since you've been here, you see how hard Colton works in that ring. You know Colton's working hard in the gym. He's a 19-year-old kid that's just starting to put on some size, working as hard in the gym as he is in the ring, which is a hell of a thing. It's a full-time job, really. I know Ronnie. And to achieve the impossible and impress on a physical level at NXT, he's 10 to 12 pounds heavier than he was of muscle. So it's going to be one hell of a matchup.
Yeah, it's going to be a scary matchup for both guys, because both of them are going to just put everything on the line. So it's going to be a fantastic main event. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, talking about singles action, going back to this number one contendership, you got to, again, there's so much floating around after that, no matter who comes out with it. You know, you've got some guys that you have a pretty good claim at it.
And now that you mention it, another odd thing, did you see the interview, the promo that I had with Matt Vine?
That was odd. Curveball.
And Victor Inestra, I don't think I've ever seen that kid look better than against in his match against Colton. That was an amazing match.
I'm going to tell you right now, Colton had some friends out there, and I'm going to embarrass him on this video right now. They chanted Inestra's name out there.
Just as much. It was the funniest thing. Inestra, Scott Colton, Inestra, Scott Colton.
It's like, who are you backing here? You drove all the way from Janesville to support your boy, and suddenly Woodstock's own Inestra's got your hearts. He's captivated you.
He did. He connected with the people and got everybody in the building as emotionally invested as Colton. And that match could have gone either way. Colton only won that match by a fraction of a second, man.
This is true. So the world exclusive Matt Vine takes on Woodstock's own Nestra
And Nestor at the top of his game.
for the #1 contendership at the next PPW taping. Because we're running every Saturday, people. It's something that a lot of you fans already know. Make it out to as many of the tapings as
You
possible.
won't regret it.
But if you haven't been able to make it out, which is understandable, nothing beats seeing it live. But we do have our YouTube channel,
Yeah.
which is just, gaining followers left and right because of PPW TV. We've been putting out the best matches.
Yep.
Now, the World Heavyweight title match,
Mostly him.
the
That
whole
work is
tournament,
mostly him.
the whole tournament is available on YouTube. You can
Oh,
watch
yeah, I didn't
every
know that.
single match
I didn't
in
even know
PPW TV from the very beginning up until now. By now, PPW TV should be up for this week.
Awesome.
I'm gonna tell you right now, see what you missed out on and get your butts in here. We had standing room tonight. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah.
In
Like
this
I said,
building.
literally hanging from the rafters for our studio taping.
So we're going to be changing up our pre-order system pretty soon because we want to make sure people are sitting in the right seats. We're going to start, giving out assigned seats going into March. That's what we're going to get here at the PPW studio. The tapings are just crazy, and they're going to get better the closer to summer that we get.
Again, this training facility and these studio tapings are a must-see. Every Saturday night, we bring live pro wrestling to Woodstock and in McHenry County.
Yep. So we'll see you this Saturday, 12:30 Davis Road, 7 o'clock door, 7:30 bell.
Thanks again. I don't know what else to say. The gratitude that I feel in my heart with the way this following is coming along, I can't describe.
This is true. PPW is growing every day, and it's just fantastic to see where we're
I
at.
knew we could do it. I knew it.
Yep. Again, I'm Dave the Awesome,
And I'm Rockin' Rainey.
and we'll see you Saturday.
Bye-bye now.
Hit the stop button. Please, help me.